Hello, this is continuation of 2006 KCSE Business Paper 1. So question 11, we are told highlight 4 benefits of using electronic filing system. Benefits of using electronic filing system. So what are the advantages of electronic filing system? This is a straightforward question. Does not need anybody to read, but you can just think. As long as you know what electronic filing is, then you will be good to go. The first one, there is easy update. So there is easy update. So update with ease. So that is the first one. There is less paperwork. Then electronic filing does not pollute the environment, so it is environmental friendly. Then less time is taken to retrieve particular file or document, so less time taken for retrieval of a document or file. It is safe. Then it requires less storage facilities, reduction of labor costs. So those are some of the advantages of electronic filing. Question 12, we are told to state four social responsibilities that a manufacturing firm should have on the community. So social responsibilities of manufacturing firm. So what are the social responsibilities of manufacturing firm? So what is social? From a layman understanding, social means bringing people together. So what are the social responsibilities of manufacturing firm? So as I've said, from just a layman understanding what social is, then we can simply say that provision of employment will be one of the responsibilities. So provision of employment. Then you have encouragement from family members and friends, availability of infrastructure, availability of market, hobbies, interest and talents, applying appropriate waste disposal management, providing affordable products to the community, conservation of the environment. Those are some of the social responsibilities of a manufacturing firm on the community. Number 13. You are told to say what factors may encourage entrepreneurship in Kenya. Factors that encourage entrepreneurship in Kenya. the first thing you're supposed to know in this particular question, what is entrepreneurship? What is entrepreneurship? Just from a simple understanding, entrepreneurship just simply means getting engaged in a business. So what are some of the factors that can encourage entrepreneurship in Kenya? What are some factors that can push somebody to start doing business in Kenya? So what are some of the factors? So the first one, which is very common to any human being, is need for a job. If you need a job, you will get involved in entrepreneurship. Another one which can force somebody to do a business is access to capital. So if you have money, if you have capital, you can decide and venture into entrepreneurship. Another one is government support. Government can support somebody, or can support people, or can support each citizens to start a business or venture into entrepreneurship. So government support is also another one. Then we also have vocational training or learning institutions which teach people on entrepreneurship courses that can also factor in for somebody to engage in a business or entrepreneurship. Those are the factors, those are some of the factors that can encourage entrepreneurship in Kenya. Question 14, you are told to highlight 4 characteristics of economic resources. What are the characteristics of economic resources? What are the characteristics of economic resources? So what is supposed to know here? What is economic resource? An economic resource, I can give an example like land. Land is an economic resource. So what are the characteristics of land? Or what are the characteristics of economic resources? The first one, they have monetary value. They have monetary value. They are unevenly distributed. They are unevenly distributed. They are capable of alternative uses. They are capable of alternative uses. Can be combined in various proportions. Can be combined in various proportions. Have utility usefulness. Have utility usefulness. Then the last one, which is supposed to be even the first one, is scarcity. 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 Question 15. Question 15 of 2006, paper 1. You are told to give 4 reasons why one would prefer a letter to a telephone to send a message. Why would you prefer a letter to telephone to send a message? This is also a common sense question. Why you will prefer a letter to telephone to send a message? The first one, letters can be used as evidence. So provide evidence. Letters provide evidence. Letters can be filed for future reference. Letters can be filed for future reference. Letters are appropriate for complex messages. Letters are appropriate for complex messages. Letters are appropriate for confidential information. Letters are appropriate for confidential information. Then letters are relatively cheap. Letters are relatively cheap. Those are some of the reasons why one will prefer a letter to a telephone to send an information. So that is the end of question 15. From question 11, let's meet in the next bunch of questions from 16 to 20. I am Teacher Victor. Thank you for listening.